Hello makeup fiends. Okay, so I'm back again, still in the same clothes. I've decided to film it straight away, and I'm going to show you what is inside the drawers of the desk. So we'll start with the drawers that I actually use in order, I guess, when I'm using my makeup. So the first drawer that I would go to is this one. Now this one is actually foundations, primers, and BB creams and concealers. So this is all sort of base products. So in the front of the drawer, I've got my time cream. I use this every morning before I put my makeup on and I absolutely love it. I swear by it. And I've got a little MAC sample of foundation that was a little bit too dark for me, but when I'm a little bit tanned it probably will be suitable, but then I went and got a different colour because I thought that was just a bit too dark. So in the drawer itself I have got the YSL Touche Clay foundation. This is really beautiful, but I really only use this on special occasions. I think I've only used it about 3 times just because it was very expensive. And that's what it looks like. It is really beautiful foundation, I love it. So I keep that in there. And then my foundations that I'm using at the moment are here. So I've got this MAC one. And I'd never had one of their foundations and I recently got it to try, and it's the Studio Sculpt. I basically talked to one of the ladies on the MAC counter and said I wanted sort of I didn't want a matte finish, I wanted something quite glowy, and she recommended this. She gave me a colour, NC20 I think it was, and it was just totally the wrong colour for me, just did not look right on me at all. No, it was NW20, and then I got an NW15, which much suits my skin colour a lot better, and it just is a beautiful foundation. I don't use that a lot at the moment, but I do like it. The other one I have here is the Age Defy by Revlon. It's a very nice foundation and I just love the packaging. I also have this. Now I was going to sell this in a blog sale, but then I changed my mind. And this is the Dream Mousse foundation. I found it quite unusual to use at first, but I quite like it now and the coverage is decent. Revlon Colour Stay, which is amazing, I love it. This is a new one I'm trying. I don't know if I'm going to be selling this or not. I've used it twice. It's the Revlon Forward already. It's a lovely colour match. I am very pale and it is a nice match, but it is very light coverage. And I'm not one for, sometimes people say, oh, well, it's light coverage, but you can put a couple of layers. I don't want to do that. I want my foundation to cover in one layer, so it's a bit of a shame really, but I'll give it another go. I've used it once, I'll try it again. Then I have my Max Factor Miracle Touch. I love this. I don't think there's a great deal left. No. I put that on with my Real Techniques buffing brush and it looks absolutely flawless. I love this. And then the other one I've got here is Matte Morphose, which is L'Oreal again, and this is really nice. I don't normally like matte makeup, but this is incredibly brilliant coverage. And then you can always put something else on top to make a bit of a glowy finish. Then in the back I've got my Model's Own hairbands, which I use to keep my hair back when I do my makeup, and then got a number of things going on in here. So over here are concealers. Got an under eye Garnier roll-on. I've got MAC. I'm sure this is Pro Longwear. Yeah, it's a Pro Longwear concealer, which is great. You need just a tiny dot of that, and I literally can do under my eyes and any redness I've got. Got a green corrector stick and some various little sort of eye brighten sticks. Got my Touche Clay in here. Yeah, so lots of different concealers and things. One concealer that I have been using lately that I really like this one. This is, no, that's the wrong one. It's in the same packaging though. This one by number 17 is gorgeous. It's called Hideaway. This is in Fair. Love that concealer. It's lovely. And then another one that I've been using is this one. And it got some bad reviews. It's a Revlon Photo Ready concealer. But I love it. It's very creamy and blends beautifully. And then the other concealer I've got is Me Correct and Perfect. That is just gorgeous. So those are all my little concealer type products. And then over on this side, these are primers. So I've got this new one from the Lily Cole range at Body Shop because it was 3 for 2 and it was reduced. I've also got other primers here. So I've got Professional, MAC Prep and Prime, and that gal, all in like sort of small samples, as well as the Murad in a sample size that was in a glossy box. And then I've got the Lumi Magique, which is gorgeous. Number 7 Shine Away, which is lovely if you want to have more of a matte finish. And then my favourite, one of my favourite primers is Monu, and this is the Skin Perfector, and it's just the most gorgeous primer. I got that in a glossy box, and I've actually purchased another one and done some swaps to get another one, so I do have another 2 of those. It's the most beautiful primer, your skin just looks fantastic with it. And then I have my Gosh Skin Perfector there. And then in the back are all my BB creams. So, Garnier, number 17. And then I've got just various other ones. This is my favourite, the Garnier for combination to oily skin. It's amazing. I also quite like the Maybelline as well. And then I've got other ones in there, which I love. And this is gorgeous, but I think I've only got one more use. The Estee Lauder BB cream. I don't have much left of that now. And then I've got, oh, this is the one that's white, and I totally can't remember the brand, but I've got a backup of it. I'm sure it's L'Oreal. It's white when you put it on, and it's got little beads in the burst, and then that's like a BB cream. It's really, really nice, that one actually. And Done CD1, Nikki, she actually told me about that one. And then this is my high coverage Veil foundation for my skin is really bad. So that's everything that's in that drawer. The next drawer that so difficult to do things with one hand. So the next drawer that I automatically open is this one. And in here, sorry, that'll be a bit weird for you. I have my pressed powders at the front. I love this one. This is Get Even by Benefit. If my foundation hasn't given me the full coverage I want, then I use Hello Flawless, and that does the job for the rest. This is from Accessorize, and I love this. I got this in the sale recently, and I love it. It's gorgeous. Probably one of my favourite pressed powders is the number 7 one. This is the Perfect Light powder, and this is in Fair. As you can see, well loved, but it's really velvety on the skin. And I've got photo ready as well. So that's that, and then I got some loose powder over here. It's not Chanel, it's just a Chanel soap dish my mum gave me because she didn't want it anymore, and I've just put my Veil loose powder in there, and it just looks quite nice. These are the 2 products I'm road testing. And then I've got here some creams. So I've got my Hydrophil Body Shop and my eye cream, got my clarifying lotion, and I've got some serums in here. I love the Caudalie, it's gorgeous. And then I've got some eye bases, so I use this Avon one, Urban Decay, and then these are eye bases as well. I've got Dainty Doll number 7 and Benefit's Lemonade. Smashbox Halo, I got that in a swap, and I'm yet to use it with its own little brush. And then I've got my HD Brows here, and I've got it in Foxy and Bombshell. And then in the back, this is just full of lip glosses, balms, just kind of an overspill, but it's mostly kind of these sort of little sticks. They're quite nice. And then in the back, just a bunch of different stuff, really. Some eye cream there. Got some eyelash curlers. These are number 7. Got some little scissors. Oh, I wondered where that gone. That's an eye primer. It's really nice, this one. This is the Revlon Photo Ready. And then I've just got just bits and pieces in the back of there. So that's the drawer that I have open at the same time as the foundation one. Then go into this bottom drawer. Hopefully you'll be able to see. Now, this is what I was talking about. I've got a lid in here that's got my mascaras that are on the go at the moment. It looks like a lot of mascaras, but basically those ones are all samples, these ones, and they don't last too long. And then I've got some full-size products over here. Yeah, so I keep those on that tray. And then in here are highlighters. So this section at the front is completely highlighters. This section here is bronzers. I don't have too many of those. And then at the back it's highlighters again. I absolutely love highlighters, so I have quite a big collection. These number 7 ones are gorgeous, but the packaging is horrendous. So I had an empty Time Cream container, and I basically just squirted a load of that product into here because it's much easier, and I love using these, just the packaging is just useless. So I've got sort of most of my liquid highlighters are in the front here, and then I've got my 2 Daniel Sandler ones that I use as highlighters. These need shading quite regularly, so I've got pink and a peach one. And then these are my I love these ones. These are Mary Luminizer by the Balm, and Betty Luminizer, which is more of a bronze sort of highlight. And then I've got my Too Faced Candlelight, which is gorgeous, but it's not a massive sort of very good highlighting powder. It's just kind of gives your skin a nice glow without being too shiny or shimmery. So it's more of an all over powder. And then here are my beloveds. These are my Smashbox highlighters. These are called Soft Lights, and they're absolutely amazing. That one's Pearl, and then they kind of go up in sort of colour range. So that is a very pink one. The second one was quite beige. That's incredibly pink. So I don't know if you can see the colour differences there. And this is a blush and highlight, and then this is a highlight too. I love Smashbox products. I think they're gorgeous, but mainly just the highlighters, to be honest. So I keep those in there. Pearl is just totally amazing on the skin. I'll put some on my hand. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. You can see it shining. So beautiful. So that's those. Then my bronzing products, like I said, I don't have a lot of those. I have the Bourjois Chocolate Bronzer. I have Bahama Mama by the Balm. I do have the Shimmer Shades one from Collection 2000. I love that one. It's gorgeous. Yeah. And then I have, these are lovely. I've got the Urban Decay one, the Baked Bronzer, and I've got Soap and Glory. The Soap and Glory one's very nice for my sort of skin tone. And got the Glam Bronze by L'Oreal. This is one of my favourites. This is the Daniel Sandler one. Just try and open it to show you. Not easy for one hand. It's really nice, that one. And what have I got at the end? That's my accessorised one. So those are all particularly nice. And then I've got I love this One Hot Minute by Benefit. This is a beautiful bronzy product. Some mineralised bronzing foundation. So those are my bronzers. Like I said, they're all there, and there's not a great deal of them really. Then I've got, this is a really old product from Benefit, and it's called Lightning. It's really nice. That's a highlighter, and Hocus Focus by Soap and Glory. And then towards the back of the drawer, more highlighters basically. I've got my two Ico tubs back there. I've got the Standard and the Extra Glow. I've got this one. This is from Virgin V. It's kind of a gold shimmer. And then I've got all these ones here. So I've got the Soap and Glory, which is Glow All Out. Love this because it's such a beautiful peach. And then I've got some other ones. I've got a lovely one from YSL. This one is just, that was a bit of a splurge, that one. It's really, really nice. I've got some beads. I don't normally like these, but these are from Body Shop and they actually work really well. Then I've got this one, which is Sue Moxley Famous Shimmer Brick. Then I've got my George ones. I don't have many of those now. I did sell quite a few of those on because I had other things that were similar. I think that's Elizabeth Arden. And then I've got my number 17 one at the end, and gosh. Then at the side, these ones are ones that I particularly love at the back here. These are, well, at the very back, something I need to get out actually, because I'm sending that to Amelia. Amelia, our makeup pack. I didn't like this highlighter at all, but she loves it, so. Got my Sue Moxley Famous. This is the bronzing kit, but it's actually a highlighter, so. There it is. It's just the most gorgeous baby pink, and I absolutely love it. And actually the other products in here are lovely too. The lip products are very nice. And so are the eye products. And you will see I've got two backups of these when they were selling them off. And then these are my babies. I love these. These are from Illamasqua. They're the powdered metals. So I've got this one, which is in gold. This one is called Ether. These are highlighting or special effects powders, and they just look amazing. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to see the names. This one is Azul, which is kind of a bronzy colour, and then this one is sort of a pinky colour, and it's called Bebayon. And these are great as eyeshadows or across your sort of collarbones to add a bit of a shimmer. and they're also great on your cheekbones. So yeah, I love these, and I got these actually when they were on sale. I got one on eBay because they were actually in a glossy box and I didn't get it, and somebody sold it, and I got it on eBay for £6, and when they retail for 24, that's really decent. So that is the highlighting and bronze drawer. Let me know if you want any further reviews on anything in particular, guys. I did kind of miss out in this corner just because it's the way everything is stacked. I have got High Beam and Moonbeam in here. So that is Moonbeam and High Beam, and High Beam's probably my favourite of the two. And something that I would not recommend, I'm so glad I only got it with my points, is Miss Popularity. I just use this on my brow bone, it's not overly fantastic. That is the highlighters and bronzers. Moving back over here, this drawer, I've mainly got blushes in here, but at the front of the drawer I've got my beauty blenders. So I've got the one that I use to put on primers and moisturisers, and I've got the one for foundation. Keep them in this little pot that they came in. I do add another pink one, but I don't know where it is at the minute. And I've got the proper beauty blender cleansing gel and the solid cleanser, which is fantastic. You just wet the brush, looks a bit murky, and you just basically rub it on the surface of that and then rinse the brush. It's fantastic cleaner. So that's there, and then on this side are my other lip products other than MAC. So that is it really. Not a huge amount, I guess. Quite a lot of Gosh ones, as you can see. That's the round ones in the centre. A couple of Barry M's, some Revlons and some L'Oreal's. And then I've got these Max Factor ones, which are like the double-ended ones. I've got some lovely Illamasqua ones, and I've got this mini Burberry, which was from a glossy box, the Harrods one. Got a Clinique lipstick down there in the corner. I think I'll stop rolling over. Yeah, oh, I've got this one. I really like that. It's more of a gloss than anything really, but that's nice. Just trying to look at what it says. Studio Secrets Professional, L'Oreal. So that's that one, and then my two Illamasqua ones. I love these. They're so long lasting, and they're matte, but they don't feel drying on the lips at all. That one is called Obey, and then this one is Sonnet. Gorgeous, I love them. So there's those, and then I've got a Dainty Doll. No, that's my Gemma Kid. That's Gemma Kid. It's a double-ended one. This is Dainty Doll. Beautiful, beautiful pink. Yeah, so I think I've got some nice lipsticks. I don't have a lot by other people, but I really enjoy the ones that I do have. I think that's my number 7 one, which is just a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. Yeah, so quite a nice little mix. And then at the back of there, I've got some Sleek Pout paints. I got the corally colour, the peach colour, and the white, so that I can mix the colours up and make my own colours. And then I've got this MAC one in here. This is Creme de Nude, but it's snapped, so I basically want to take it out of that packaging and put it in a little pot and make a lip balm with it, but I can back to MAC the packaging. Then I've got this Diego Dalla Palma lipstick that I got in a 3 for 2 at Tesco. You would have seen the Snow White and the Huntsman palette in my last video. And this is from the Pop selection, I guess, the range. It's a purple, but it actually comes out as more of a cerise pink purple on the lips. I've kept that in the packaging. Packaging's quite nice, and it smells of vanilla just like MAC. It's really lovely. Then on to other products in here. So over here we have cheek products. All the rest of it is blushes. So I've got my Daniel Sandler's here, and I am going to do a review on these ones, so we'll not focus too much on them. I've got my 2 Dainty Doll blushes here. I love these. These are perfect for pale skin, and they're just such lovely colours. This is my favourite. This is the lilac one. I love wearing that with MAC's Full of Joy. They look totally amazing together. And then the other one is a really, really nice pink. They're just really nice blushes. and I got them from ASOS on offer. This is the Becca Cheek and Lip Tint in Watermelon. That's from the Glossy box. And then I've got this one from the Natural collection. I've got Cha Cha Tint, which is gorgeous, and then I've got the mini ones from Glamour. So I've got Posy Tint and Benny Tint, and I know I've said those the wrong way around, you know what I mean. And then I've got some of my favourite blushes here. This one is by number 7, and this has got a lot of highlight to it, it's beautiful. And then I've got some of my other favourites here. I've got Papa Don't Peach by Too Faced, which is gorgeous, lovely shimmery peach. I've got Hot Mama. I basically had to give in and just order this. I knew I was never going to get it cheap, and I basically had to pay about £12 for it. But apparently it's very close to NARS Orgasm. It's just kind of a peachy, laced with a bit of gold. And then I've got 2 from the Balm, which are Down Boy and Frat Boy, which is my favourite, and I will quickly show you this. That's a lovely peachy pink. So that's those ones there. Those are probably my favourite products, so that's why they're there. They're closer to the front. I've got some My Face cosmetics here, which are lovely. I've showed you those in a video before. And I've got a few randoms back here. I've got Cheeky by Avon, which is gorgeous. I've got an Avon brush there. Another Avon product. And then these are just number 17 blushes down the side here there. If you want to see any more on these in detail, I can do a blusher collection video if you would like. And then I've got a lot of cream blushes. So I've got 4 of the Topshop ones at the front here. Then I have got the 2 number 7 limited edition ones. These are also number 7. And then these are number 7 powder blushes. So I've got all 4 colours of those. Up here I've got Gosh. So these are all cream blushes here. I've got another Smashbox blusher there. And this one at the back is Avon, and it's a russet colour. I love that. It's just really, really pretty. And then I've got these, which are accessorised blushes. This, which was from Peacocks, and it's a really good dupe for Coralista by Benefit. It's really, really pretty. And then I've got a Pixie one, and I've got this one, which is a cream blush by really, really pretty. And then my mum gave me this, which is Estee Lauder. It's a bronzer and 2 blushes, which I haven't used a great deal. But I can show you more of these in more detail if you'd like. I love Gosh blushes. I think they're really, really nice. Really pretty colours. So a couple of them, like I said, are cream blushes at the front. And I've got a couple of powders as well. And these number 7 ones, I wish I'd been able to pick more of these up on sale, because these are just gorgeous blushes. It's about pink. And yeah, so that is the blusher drawer. There's the lipstick and my beauty blenders in there as well. I'm just gonna put that in there, put that underneath, postage. And then the final drawer. The final drawer is this is my MAC collection here. I'll quickly show you what's at the back first. At the back are all of my other eyeshadows. So I've got a couple of Illamasqua ones here, which are quite bright colours, and I've got a bunch of Urban Decay ones here as well. Then I've got some of these, which are the Infallible ones from L'Oreal. I really got this beautiful peach colour quite recently. And then these going up the back are accessorised ones. And then in the back here, more, that's an empty MAC lipstick box. I've got a Fashionista. These are just kind of random single ones really. I've got a couple of the Bling Tone shadows because they were selling them off. I've got a couple of the Gosh ones in there. And then these are I think these are the Daniel Sandler ones. I've got those. And that's an Urban Decay one that can be used as a blush or as a cheek product, as an eye product. It's quite bright. So that's basically in there, my colourwork palette on top. And then in this box, more eye products. So just basically some Collection 2000 palettes. And then I've just got a mixture again in here. I've got some number 7s, Too Faced. That's a Topshop one. I've got some little palettes. That one is from H&M. Accessorize. That one's from Benefit. And then I've got some Models On loose pigments in here. So that's like an iced pink. It's like an iced peach. A coral. And an even darker coral. And then I've got this, this is from Accessorize, and I actually use this as a highlighter. It's really gorgeous. It's like a mineralised one. And then I've got my Gosh glitter. Very old number 7 eyeshadow in the original packaging. And another Gosh glitter in silver, which I use on my eyes. And my Wet n Wild palette that Aisha sent me. It's basically just quite a mix of eyeshadows. I actually got rid of tons of eyeshadow. And these are the basics that I kept. The Yellow Masca ones are really pretty. I got them when I was thinking of doing a sunset sort of look. So I got like the coral colour. It's actually a really nice lilac. That's like a lemon gold colour. And then a bright yellow. And an orange. And these Yellow Masca eyeshadows are just really, really lovely. I really like them. So, and the packaging's very nice. Then at the front is the MAC. Where to begin with this, I'm not really sure. I'll kind of shut this drawer just a little bit so I can sit down. Right, well I guess we'll start over here. These are kind of the special effects sort of powders. So they're really more sort of highlighters. This one, as you can see, it's a bronzy colour. This one is called Golden Bronze, and it's like a bronze highlight. And there's basically 2 of these in the collection. I'll look and see what the name is. No, it doesn't. Right, I think it says on the side. Hold on. Iridescent powder loose. So these are the iridescent powders. So that's a bronze coloured one, but this is my first MAC product. This is Silver Dusk, and it's such a beautiful highlighter. It's amazing. So I've got those there. And then coming down from there, I've got my Prep and Prime Eye here, and this one's in Fair. I love this. It's had some unfavourable reviews, but it just makes my eyeshadow really stay, and it's really creamy, so I love that. And then coming on from there, I've got my casual colours. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Very coral, going into a more peach, into a taupey beige, into a pink, into a light pink, and then I've got the purple there. I've got this, which is the cheek colour from Surf Baby. And it's called Paradise. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've got that in there. I've got my Black Track Fluid Line Gel. A couple of people have said that theirs dry out, but I've had this a year and I haven't had a problem with drying out yet, so that's a good thing. I've got 2 cream colour bases down the front here. This one's Luna, and this one's Hush. It's more of a pinky peach. They're really pretty. And then I've got my 2 Hey Sailor blushes here. I'll open them because you can't see them that way, but you would have seen these in my haul. That one is Fleet Fast. This one is Launch Away, and it's more of a light toned peach. So coming up from there, we've got loose powders. So what we've got here first are the Magically Cool liquid powders. So I've got Truth and Light, which is lovely. It's very much my skin tone. It's very fair. These feel so strange on the skin because they feel so wet. They're not, but they feel it. Then the next one is Honey Rose, which is a little bit darker, but I generally just put this on the cheek area more of a highlight, but I do sometimes use it all over my face because it just makes quite a nice bronze as well. It just kind of darkens my skin tone a little. And then this is loose powder. I think this is NC5, just loose powder. This is from the Winter collection. It's an eyeshadow quad, and then you slide the eyeshadow across and it's got a really nice blush in there as well. These eye colours are just gorgeous. I love them. So that is that, and that is called Fabulously Festive Face Kit in Warm. The next item at the back there is a pro item, and it's glitter cream. So this is basically very much like a cream colour base, and it's got particles of glitter in it. So that's there. And then at the back here, this is another sort of highlighting sort of product. This is called Silver Aura, and it's a mineralized loose sort of highlighting powder. It's a very lovely pale sort of pink. And then these are blushes. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blushes here. Giggly at the back from the Quite Cute collection. I've got 2 from the Venomous Villains. This is called Darkly My Dear. It's a really gorgeous colour, quite dark. And the next one is Bite of an Apple, which is just, look at that colour, it's amazing. And then coming down from there, just got some standard blushes. Yeah, this one's nice actually. This is Peachy Keen. I like that one. Then, what is that one? I get this one. This is Dame, which I love Dame. It's very nice. But my favourite is this one. I wear it a lot. I've got it on today. It's Pink Cult. It was out with the Genius collection, then re-promoted again. I should have got a backup, but I didn't. I think it will be re-promoted again anyway. But that is just a beautiful colour. I love that on the cheeks. And then the next 2 are also gorgeous. This was from the Tres Chic collection. This one is Immortal Flower, which is just a very sharp sort of toned peach. And my favourite is Full of Joy, which I wear with my Dainty Doll blusher. And it's just a frosty lilac colour. Gorgeous. So that's them. Then coming down here, I have some eyeshadows. I've got 5. I've got this one, which is Aquadisiac, and I've got that one on today. The next one is Swimming, which I got from Amelia, which is a lovely green. Next one should be Dream Maker, which it is. I got this one off eBay, I believe, and it is real, so I checked it out. The next one I got in a swap, and it's called Filament. And I like wearing this one with the next colour. This is from the Hey Sailor collection. I actually got this after I did my major haul from there. And it's feeling fresh. It's just such a stunning green. So those ones are down there. And then on top of them is my Tender Tone. And the Tender Tone is in the colour Hot and Saucy. Just like me, yay. It's the red one. It's beautiful. The smell of these things when you open them is just amazing. Now these here are my MSFs. I'll go down the side first and let you know what these are. These are my Lustre Drops. I add these to foundation. I also add them to my Daniel Sandler blushes, and I just wear them on their own as highlights as well, using my Daniel Sandler blush. This is Pink Rebel. The other one is a bit too bronzy for me, but this is a nice colour. And then these are Pro Store items. I got these in a swap with somebody. They're called Pearlizers. So this can be used as highlighters or on your eyes. This is quite a nice sort of corally, bronzy, coppery, well, corally coppery colour. And then my MSFs, which are my babies. So the first one in here is Lightscapade. Lightscapade is just amazing. I've got that one on today. The next one is Porcelain Pink. And I've used quite a lot of this one already, and I do have a backup, but it's actually in my work bag and my makeup bag, and it's actually getting used. The next one is Blonde, which just are lovely pinks, and then Redhead, which are more peach tones. Following on from that is Crew, which is from the Hey Sailor collection, which is more of a blush, to be honest, than an MSF. This one is Refined. I got this in a blog sale. It's very peachy. This one is Superb. This is just stunning on the skin. It's so amazing. I will have to do a video and actually show you that one on. The next is my first MSF that I ever got, which is Soft and Gentle, which is just gorgeous too. This one is from the Chen Man collection, I believe. It's got quite a nice colour to this one. This one's called Flower Fantasy, and this is the more peachy toned one. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. It's just got quite a nice pink sort of colour to it, and it's not too sort of shimmery or shiny. And the last one is the Semi Precious collection. This is Crystal Pink. And that one's gorgeous too. So those are my MSFs. Well, that's some of them. 10 in there. And then at the front, these are my MSFs from the Heavenly Creature collection. I'm not going to go into those at the moment because I'm going to do a separate haul video on those. And then I've got this, which is just basically pressed powder in light. This is the mineralized. Yeah, this is mineralized skin finish, natural. And that's in light. It's a beautiful powder. Then the next things are beauty powders. And I'll show those to you. The first one is Alpha Girl from, was this the Quite Cute collection? Oh god, there's so many collections I can't remember, but this is lovely. These are quite sheer, so they're very, you can build them. This one's beautiful. This is Light Sunshine. As you can see, those two have been getting used quite a bit because you can see the pattern starting to go. The next one is Plate Proper. I believe this is from the Chen Man collection. This is a beautiful highlight. It's a very soft pink. I love that one. This next one's a great highlight too. It's called Too Chic. Can't remember the name of that collection. But that's more of a, don't know, a natural sort of colour. It's just got a little bit of a shine to it. It's what I expected the number 7 highlight to be like, but it wasn't. And then this is from the Winter collection, and this is Snow Globe, which has more of a taupe colour to it. I love beauty powders. I think they're lovely. The next things in here are pigments. So I've got some mini pigments I got off eBay. These are from the Tart and Tail collection. That's a light gold and that's a darker gold. I've got some mixing medium there. And then I've got some MAC Eye Makeup Remover. Then I've got some Pro pigments, vanilla and a red one. I got these in a swap. And a plum coloured one. And then I purchased these actually from the MAC site. So I've got this Reflex Glitter and I've got the Wonder Woman Reflex Glitter, which is gorgeous. And then at the back there, another eyeshadow. This is from the Tart and Tail collection as well, and it's called Follow Your Fantasy. Some of the pattern's gone off the surface, but it's a lovely peach eyeshadow. So that's basically the MAC drawer, and I'm probably going to have to move the other eye products out the back. Find a bit of space for them in that cabinet. Because my MAC collection is only going to keep on growing, and I'm very proud of it. I like how it's all set out. I know where everything is, I know where most of the colours are, and that I can just put my hands on those colours. And yeah, I love that drawer. It's probably my favourite drawer, and I think that's why it's in the middle as much as anything. But there are a lot of products in there, so that's it. And I'm getting quite a sore throat now. So much talking. And you know I love to talk, but you know, yeah, so that was inside the desk, so I hope that was okay. It's not easy with like the drawers being down there. I hope that you could see okay and that I showed enough of the products to you. I kind of didn't want to like say like about every single item that was in the drawer. I do have a lot of high street products. I do have more mid-end, which I would say, for me, I say mid-end is kind of like Urban Decay and that kind of stuff, because I don't think I think that the palettes from Urban Decay are really good value myself. You get a lot of product in there and it lasts a long time and it just looks really good, and I think sometimes you get what you pay for. But I do, as you can see, have a lot of high street things, a lot of high street foundations, Model Zone kind of stuff, Bourjois, L'Oreal, Revlon, Collection 2000, Gosh. I like a lot of the stuff that you can get in the high street, but I do love my MAC. And I do like to get the new products from MAC, and I'm very excited for upcoming collections, including the Marilyn Monroe one, which will be excellent. And I'm saving up for that one as we speak, and selling things right now to save up for that one. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you don't think I've come across in any way as showing off. I was requested to do this video, and I'm happy to share it really, because I really am proud of how the setup looks, how everything is where I need it, it's on hand, and how it's all stored. It's nice and neat, and I'm like that. I like to be neat. So yeah, I like it, and I hope you've enjoyed this too. So if you have any questions or you want me to go into more detail about any part of my collection, please leave a comment below and I'm happy to do that, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.